more of the Darkest Dungeon. I've scouted it out, right? We've got a boss we can fight. We can destroy the Brigand 8-pounder. And also, it is a level 1 quest, so what I also thought I would do is take this time to level up some of our lower level people, because then we could have more people we could potentially take out, you know? So I'm gonna go even though I'm level 0. Well, not me, my son is gonna go because he's level 0. Vinny also needs leveling up. The Arbalist, like, basically, I want to be able to take more men out on the higher level missions so that we can start making some progress towards the Darkest Dungeon, you know? Don't know how you unlock it. Probably by beating all the other bosses. Whatever. That's some time away yet. So we're gonna go fight the Brigand 8-pounder. Hopefully we don't get wrecked. We are going to bring a lot of food, as we often do. Some shovels. I'm going to take more shovels. I'm not going to take more shovels. I'm just still salty that it wanted so many shovels last time. I openly admit that was an outlier case. If we're going to fight the brigands, we might want to bring a couple more bandages, because they do tend to make people bleed. And I don't know what the Brigand 8-pounder does.
Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square.
Good story. So apparently it's a fucking cannon, which I was aware there was a boss of, but...
and gunpowder hangs in the air. The
What?
war machine is close.
Why does this keep happening? Why do we keep having scouting of the first room? I don't know what's doing that. Alright, so if I was a cannon, I'd be in one of these rooms at the back. I feel the upper left slightly more than the lower left, you know? That feels more like it to me, so let's start going. I also see we already need to use a shovel. Now, I'm not saying I'm salty about it, but I'm saying I don't think I should need to use so many goddamn shovels.
With misintent.
In here we found just some doggies. It's fine. They're gonna bite my son a lot. No, they're not. They're also gonna bite Tardif, but Tardif is a god. I didn't equip trinkets. I fucked up. Hopefully we don't need them. Yo, why did it not warn me? Or did it warn me and I just didn't read it and just, like, clicked past it? Either way, I'm bad. Not that you needed me to tell you that news. That's not new news, I'm sure. Try to kill the dog? Yeah.
As the enemy crumbles.
Fortunately, they're squishy. And they don't do that much damage. So, what should we talk about today as we approach upon the boss? Because up until then, it's of course all gonna just be business as usual, fighting these men. My son does not have Zealous Accusation? This is very upsetting. Why do I not have Zealous Accusation here? Well, whatever.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
Did past me have a reason for not teaching him Zealous Accusation? Because he has the heal and the stress heal, but the heal is shitty. So was my reason that the heal was what I wanted? I don't know why I would have thought that.
Give them no
Perhaps
quarter.
I'm just bad. So what happened? What happened in the local news? Well, not the local news, somewhat of the global news.
Maintain the offensive.
Oh my goodness, what a haul. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Little did I know 4 dogs would be so goddamn wealthy. Scouting. We need another shovel, I notice. Apparently, you just can't have enough shovels if you try. This would look really awkward if there was one more. They'd be standing inside the blockage. Glanville at the back there is starting to get a little fucked up. Alright, so here's a question for you, right? Are you, anybody that is, excited for Psychonauts 2? Surely some of you are, right? Because I believe it raised some more money recently on that website of Tim Schafer's. Honestly, though, I'm pretty upset that he's gonna make Psychonauts 2. And do you know why that is? Because I remember what happened with Broken Age. And I feel like I've talked about this before. But Broken Age was an utter goddamn disaster. Not the first one so much. Episode 2 was a bit of a disaster. And Tim Schafer was just like, oh yeah, we ran out of money. As he often does, because he has so much in common with John Romero in this respect. Just great man for ideas, fantastic imagination, and coming up with good concepts, but he just does not know how to run a project. Infamous. Why did I shoot the body? Infamous for paying too much. As we could see with Brutal Legend, you could like pinpoint the exact point he ran out of money. So if anything, I'm upset that he's doing this with Psychonauts 2, because I'm expecting it to not be finished because he ran out of money. And Psychonauts is such a beloved game that it's just so underhanded in my opinion. Of course, he probably doesn't think he's gonna do it, but, you know, and if I'm wrong, hey, I'm sorry, Tim, you totally got me. You got me hook, line, and sinker. I thought you were gonna be bad, but you were actually the greatest. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Anyone else? Is anyone excited for Psychonauts 2? More hopeful than me? I'm not very hopeful. Who's got the best chance? As I suspected, it's the Highwayman. Alright, what else is happening? The Division's like coming out soon, but I'm not too excited about the Division. I still like couldn't really tell you like what that game's genre even is. Like, I guess it's kind of similar to Destiny. But, I don't know, man. All I know is I seen some footage where it took like a guy like 30 shots to kill like what was ostensibly a human being. And I was a little off-put by that. It was kind of strange to me. I'm just gonna like shove some food down their faces so we can still take this here. This like always goes wrong and I don't understand, so I'm just not gonna do it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to torch it, but that's kind of weird. Surely if you torched it, you'd get no rewards. Where did her to it from? I don't know about the Division. Like, I was kind of lukewarm on Destiny, as many people were. And, I don't know, the Division just kind of looks like a worse Destiny to me. So I'm not that excited about it. Now, I'll tell you what I am excited for, though. Overwatch, that's coming out, like, soon-ish. Within the next, like... Coming out in June? July? Now, that's gonna be my jam. Sadly, did not get access to the beta at any point. Maybe this time around. Probably not, though. I'm gonna take this instead, because that's the same value, but we can stack more of it. Do we know what's in this room? No, so we'll use some torches.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Really, you know, Darkest Dungeon is just kind of becoming, and now I will talk at you for the next 20 or so minutes. Because let's be real, we've done the missions a lot of times at this point. There's not too much more to say about the daily goings-on, besides like, oh yes, the dogs, they are biting me. Oh no, I am being bitten, this is so unprecedented, who knew dogs could do such a thing? So I get, you know, just hang out. We'll just hang out and talk shit. I'll do most of the talking. This is somewhat of a monologue, not much of a dialogue. I mean, you're welcome to say something, of course. There's a section on the website somewhat dedicated to that entire thing, you know. But you can't really talk about it, like, can't have a dialogue right now because I'm somewhat in the past relative to you. It's very strange. So, nothing else was really... You know, it's been, like, a pretty slow few days, like, news-wise. Nothing too exciting was happening. So, maybe we'll just talk about something else. I mean, I could talk about League of Legends, but that would be... I don't know how many people are into that, other than, like, a lot of people, but... Alright, here's something I've been thinking about, right? Is in regards to, like, Darkest Dungeon, since it came out recently. Is it not sort of strange that, like, because this doesn't really happen in any other media. Like, maybe it happens with books, I'm not 100% sure, I don't read that much, but is it not slightly strange that video games get judged by their price? Because, like, what I mean by that is, a game like Nuclear Throne, right? Nuclear Throne is like $12 on Steam. But, you know, it's the sort of game that realistically you could expect to pay like $15, $20 for. It doesn't really match the amount of the, like, type of content that's in it, because you can spend hundreds of hours playing Nuclear Throne, as I and many people actually have.
Victory.
But, and like, Darkest Dungeon is like $20, but and it's very strange, right? Because you don't do this with any other kind of media, where you don't go and see a movie, and then you're like, oh, yeah, that was like an alright movie, but I would have liked to have only paid like $8 for it, right? You're just, I should have used that shovel, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm talking. You know, you don't go like, oh yeah, like the movie I would have liked to pay $8 for. You either say the movie was good or the movie was not good. You don't quantify it by price, right? But then you play a game like Nuclear Throne, and you're like, oh yeah, this is only like a $12 game. I wouldn't pay full release, a full $40 or $20 for this. So it's sort of strange, right? I guess it's because it's like not really based off the content as far as like video games are concerned usually. Because I think most people judge it by like, oh, Nuclear Throne is like a pretty simple looking game, it's just pixel art, you know. I mean, it's not like pixel art, but you know what I mean. It's like a low-res game. But it's sort of strange, right? Because it's like, like Undertale as well is a good example, right? Like Undertale, rightly speaking, would deserve like a full like $20 to $40 pay, right? Because that's like, the experience is definitely worth that kind of investment. But at the same time, if Undertale actually cost that much, it wouldn't have been nearly as successful. Because let's be real here, Undertale's graphics are shit. Which, like, doesn't mean anything, of course, because it's not about the graphics, and the graphics are fine. They're just not fantastic.
Push on to the task's end.
Right, so it's just something I've been thinking about. Because something that also came up recently was that, like, Jonathan Blow, the man that made Braid so long ago, is releasing another game, and he's charging $40 for it. Now, like, I've heard there's a controversy about this, that it doesn't, but, like, at the same time, I don't think I've ever, oh, I'm not fucking with that, not Siri, I've learned, and I'm not doing it with, like, the level 1 people. And, like, what was I saying exactly? Because, of course, I was talking about Jonathan Blow. Oh yeah, like, I've heard that there's a controversy where people are saying, oh, it doesn't deserve to cost that much money. But at the same time, I've not actually seen anybody say that. So I don't know if that's strictly true, or if people are just assuming that's what people would say. Whatever. But he's charging, like, $40 for it. Which is, like, of course, perfectly reasonable, especially since he said it's supposed to have, like, 250 hours of gameplay in it. Like, surely that's for 100% completion and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, that's a lot of content. That deserves to be $40, and the game looks pretty good as well. But allegedly there's some controversy about the price. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's just weird, right? Gaming is like the only media that has this that happens within it.
Insidious killer.
So, I mean, I don't really have a point. I was just like, yeah, that's kind of weird, huh? You know, that's just kind of a weird thing that happens. This is a very strange enemy composition. Because I've always seen these guys come with just, like, skeletons or those buff dudes. Very odd. Kill Vinny. Yeah, we gotta make that him not be dead. Start shooting the ones at the back also. So yeah, that's really all I had to say about that. You know, I don't have any grand points to make. That's just, you know, something I've been thinking about. So what else? Will you stop shifting the Arbalest around? It's really inconvenient. She can't do much from many positions. Also, leave Tardif alone? Tardif has done nothing wrong? So we're like, I'm feeling up still, right? Hopefully it's that way, because we're getting a little fucked up. I don't want to get too fucked up before we find the cannon, because I don't know what the cannon does, other than presumably shoot people, you know, as cannons often do. Please do not make another slime. Do not make a big slime. I don't know if they can do that if there's a corpse in the way, but it's dead. No need to be concerned with it. So, just like shift back, because it's just inconvenient, honestly, for you to be there. Oh, Tardif, what would we ever do without you, my friend? You truly are the glue that holds this party together. We're getting a little fucked up, and that does kind of concern me. Because I don't know what the cannon does, and I don't want to get fucked up by the cannon. It would feel quite bad. You, like, can't do anything. Stress heal, Tardif. And he got a little bit of a heal as well. Also, apparently my son carries a fucking, like, bugle with him wherever he goes, because that was not the noise I expected that ability to make. So, I don't know, my son is a man of the arts, I suppose. Makes sense, you know? No, don't kill him, because we want you to heal so that we're not walking around so fucked up, even though the pull would have, like, killed her. Man. How inconvenient. Alright. Do it to her as well, because she's stressed. Also, where is my son carrying that fucking flag? Like, oh my god, boys. Please. Thank you, Tardif. Thank you. Alright, what's inside?
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Do we see where the cannon is, maybe? Secret rooms. A critical scouting was successful, sometimes reveal a secret room. I see, interesting. So the boss is down there, but this secret room interests me. I have not seen one of these before. Did these get put in with the release? With the, like, official release? Or has this always been here and I've just never seen it? I don't know. Well, let's go investigate anyway, because I don't know what this does. Hopefully it doesn't have, like, a fucking Shoggoth in it like that one portal did that one time. Granted, the Shoggoth incident, you could have probably seen coming, right? If you weren't me. Alright, so the doggies might be inconvenient. The thing is, we gotta do quite a bit of fighting to get to the secret room, and then also get to the 8-pounder. So hopefully we don't get too fucked up while we're doing this. Would have helped greatly if I had remembered to equip trinkets. But it is what it is. And by the way, I am cognizant of the fact that it is what it is perhaps the most frustrating phrase in human history. Because it's like, of course it is what it is. What else could it possibly be other than what it is, you know? So, that's the first time we've used that ability, I'm pretty sure. But it worked on everyone, so that's good. Kill it? Thank you. Also, everyone has fucking rabies now, which is, like, inconvenient, because rabies lowers your accuracy. Doesn't make you stronger. Also does lower your accuracy, though. As Grape Shot Blast so eloquently demonstrated right there.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
We're getting a little fucked up, but we're still holding it together. It's not... like, I don't feel like I need a retreat, you know? Should probably camp after we fight the next room, though.
Impressive.
Because then we can reduce the stress and maybe get some buffs. Though I don't know what these men have as far as camping abilities are concerned. I don't think we have many buffs. I really need to take more people to that, Huntsman so that they can learn some better camping abilities, because the buffs you can get from camping are pretty nice.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Okay, this is pristine. So that means we don't have to use anything on it. I believe it reduces stress. We'll have my son use it. Yes, it does. We're in the room, so let's camp here.
Gather
have a
close
feast.
in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Okay. Don't want that. Okay, so yeah, he's got the increased damage. We'll use that on I'm thinking Glanville, because Glanville has been, like, reliably doing more damage than Vinny has. Then we have... That's pretty good, of course. We'll do that one as well. There's not too much else. We'll do that so we don't get ambushed, and... We've got 3 left. Reduce Tardif's stress. Yo, he's apparently a palm reader now. Alright, that's fine. We will rest now. We will rest. And now we will see what this secret room is all about. So set to press W. Ancient artifact. There's a locked compartment on the side of it. So apparently I need a key, but I don't have a key. So hopefully... That's not quite a stat. So this was, like, probably not worth the effort we took getting here, but... At the same time, apparently you need a key, because it said there was a locked compartment. So I would have probably gotten something better if I had a key. But nothing in the Weld uses keys, so I didn't feel the need to bring any, you know? So at the same time, it's like, how could I have ever known? So we're not too fucked up, which is good. There's only this fight and then, like, the room fight on the way to the cannon, so we should be fine. There's not much in our way that can really fuck us up, so we'll be fine by the time we get there. Everyone was getting a little stressed and hurt, but we've been able to equal that out. So, it's all good, it's all good. No need to be concerned, it's the easiest game I've ever played in my life.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
It does. Pride is a dangerous thing. That's how it all falls apart. It's how you throw games of League of Legends, as I'm well aware. I'm not saying that maybe that happened not that long ago, and that's why I drew that comparison specifically, but you know, that might also be the reason. Alright, last fight before the boss. I would have been very upset if that was a key instead of an anti-venom. I suppose maybe I should have, like, gone and done everything else on the off chance I found a key to use on it. But at the same time, that's so much busy work that there's just no way I'd ever have the, like, inclination to do it. God damn it, Vinny. I get it's low and you have to shoot over 2 tall mushrooms, but at the same time, like, come on, man. Come on. See, he'd be dead now. He wouldn't be marking my son. But no. Okay, so, I mean, we're gonna be here for a while, because these mushroom men are just, like, for some reason, really tanky. I don't know why, like... I mean, I've seen a few mushrooms in my day, and look, I'm not saying I'm the toughest man in the world, but I will say that all the mushrooms I've encountered in life, none of them have ever survived the encounter. Take it for what you will, that's all I'm saying. It's, like, really, like, I wish my son had slightly more useful abilities. Like, I get that the stress heal is good, but at the same time, like, we don't have Zealous Accusation or, what was the other one? The one that you moved forward and then stabbed the person in the back. What was that called? Like, Advancing Thrust or something like that? I feel... No, that's like Duelist's Advance, which I think is like the Jester move or something. I don't know. But either way, my son doesn't have all the abilities I would like him to have, and for some reason I have not rectified that. I don't know what past me was up to exactly, but I don't agree with it. Should have probably just shot the one in the front with blind fire. It's fine, it's dead. It doesn't matter. Just this one mushroom man left, and then we can move on. Thank goodness, because I'm running out of things to talk about here. So a few things have happened in the news. I'm just having to, like, bring up random stuff, like Tim Schafer and, like the video game community's impression of prices. We don't have a leper, so that's like not much use to us, but we can sell it for money when we get home. Since like we also have like better stuff we could equip him with. I'll take this as well because we can sell it for money. And we're almost out of here, so we're not going to need like the holy water, I don't think. And a torch, but we have enough torch. I mean, there can be stuff in the torch, so... Like, other than a torch, that is. Oh, I knew the trap was there. I knew it was there.
Possessed by evil intent.
Alright, let's see what this 8-pounder with cheese is up to. They're surprised. The cannon is not surprised, which, I mean, that doesn't make sense, being that it's not a sentient creature. So, these men we've seen 1,000 times. Probably want to kill that guy. That guy probably fires the cannon, right? Probably might want him dead. Shouldn't need to pull him forward. Should probably pull this guy forward. Because the Arbalest, Vinny and Glanville should be able to kill him. Because he only has 8 HP, as long as they don't fuck it up. They didn't fuck it up. If I had to guess, the Matchman probably fires the cannon. And I don't want to get... I don't know about you, but I don't want to get shot with a fucking cannon. That would hurt. Also, did you have to do that? That's like inconvenient. Oh, he reinforces himself. I see. So I have to keep killing the Watchman. The Matchman. Or I'm going to get shot with a cannon. I don't want to get shot with a cannon, so hopefully they don't fuck up and start missing him. And my son can just hopefully get us to the back line quicker at this rate. Like, fortunately, also, the cannon doesn't have that much... Oh, this is really unfortunate. Yep, she got pushed forward, so she couldn't do her actual sniper shot. Guess we're gonna see what the cannon does. Oh, we're not gonna see what the cannon... Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, it misfired. Oh, thank goodness. Oof, what a time to be alive, gentlemen. I would be pretty relieved as well if the cannon was like 10 feet away and I seen it just not go off. Okay, so we'll be able to use this turn to move Glanville into the proper position to be able to do something. Because she doesn't have to try and kill the Matchman.
Ringing ears.
That's okay, she can still use Sniper Shot from there. And that's like the important thing. I would like if my son could kill this man. Good. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna actually have to kill these corpses. Oh, no, I'm not, because of course it needs more space. Also, it reinforced that man as well, so this is actually kind of inconvenient. So, alright, so we gotta kill the cannon. The cannon is in the second slot, though, so we can all hit it. But we also need to keep killing this guy. So use Grape Shot Blast, right? Because then at least you can hit the cannon as well. And you're not going to do a lot of damage to the cannon, but you are going to do some damage to the cannon. Also, this is really inconvenient. This dodge debuff keeps getting put on us, and it's just like a vicious circle. Because we can't dodge, we get more of the debuff, but we can't get rid of the debuff because we can't dodge. Probably can't stun it, right? No, you can't do anything to it, of course. So, like, she's got to kill this match. We're fucked. We are like... This is not looking good. I don't think we do enough damage to fight this guy. Please don't murder us. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Perched at the very precipice of
oh,
oblivion.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, that didn't go good. That one didn't feel very... I'm gonna run away. Oh, fuck, that's bad. Oh, thank goodness.
And regroups.
She's gonna, like, snap, but oh my God, we got fucked really hard by that cannon. Holy shit. Like, I figured it was gonna fucking hurt, but that just, like, almost killed everyone. So there was, like, no way we'd be able to recover that.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Like, it's still there, so we can try again, but... God damn, we need to take, like, men that will do more damage to, like, the back line. Alright, so let's do the rounds as we do. Everybody needs to take some stress resist from that, because of course we retreated twice. Once to get away from the fight, and once to get out of the dungeon. She should be at the bottom, because the bottom's the most effective one, and she's the most stressed. And now, up here, Tardif can go flagellate himself. If you know what I mean. Alright, like, we need to take some stronger men for that one. Oh my goodness. So, how would we do that, realistically? Like, we need... Basically, I would like to take someone that would be able to one-shot the Watchman, the Matchman, like, reliably. But, like, who could we take that would be able to do this? Because, of course, it's also a level 1 mission, so we can't take any of our super buff people. Probably, like, Big Boss, right? We'd want to take him, because he can, like, hit the 3 closest people, right? He can do that, right? I'm not tripping balls on that. No, he can. So he'd basically always be able to hit the Matchman, provided he was in the 3rd slot, which he would typically always be, I'd imagine, if we didn't pull the Rifleman forward. Also, Marilyn would be good, but he's too high level. But if we could get another Abomination, they'd be pretty good for it as well, because they'd be able to, like, rake the ones at the front, so they'd keep doing damage to the cannon, as well as, like, killing the Knifeman. Of course, the Knifeman would get replaced, but... And maybe, like, a Jester, because the Jester can do damage to the 2nd and the 3rd slot, so he'd be hitting the Matchman while also hitting the cannon. Not that we could make the cannon bleed, though, so the Jester wouldn't be getting full value out of that. Let's buy some armor, also.
Mold the metal. We are raising an army.
It's not that serious, sir. We need you to calm down. Since, like, I'm pretty sure Big Boss will definitely come when we try that again, so I'll upgrade his stuff. Not that we'll be able to do it, like, immediately, because other people I'd want to take are, like, fucked up. Because, like, I'd like to take Tardif, of course, for those boss heals. And then, like, who else would I take? I'd also take the Jester. I mean, I can't take any of these level 3 people, which is so inconvenient. Like, maybe we should just do, like, these level 3 things for a little while. Because, you know, we gotta make some progress at the high end here eventually. We gotta get in this Darkest Dungeon. We gotta complete the game. Because, believe it or not, the game does actually have an ending now. You can get onto a New Game Plus and everything. We just gotta, like, get up here and do stuff in the Darkest Dungeon. So we gotta be making progress eventually, you know. We gotta do all this stuff. But, oh my, there's so much stuff to do. There's so many bosses to fight. So let's sell those trinkets we also took that we don't want. Which was this. And that. Also, I didn't equip trinkets, so that wouldn't have helped. So here's what I'm thinking we'll do next time, right? What I'm thinking is next time we're going to do one of the level 3 ones with, like, one of these groups of people. And then after that, we're going to give the 8-pounder another try. That's what I'm thinking. Probably, like, in the ruins, because we haven't been making much progress in the ruins since we, like, basically got strong enough to go to other places. We're also not getting very far in the cove, though, but every time I've gone to the cove, I've gotten pretty fucked up. Anyway, I'm waffling. So, thank you all for watching again. It's a shame that didn't work out, but thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.